Election 2015, Labour plans nurses recruitment drive. Labour has said it will launch a drive to get 1,000 more nurses into training this year if it wins the election. The party's leader Ed Miliband said the move forms part of Labour's aim to recruit 20,000 more NHS nurses. Half of nurses said wards are dangerously understaffed, he told BBC Breakfast. The Conservatives say they inherited a nursing crisis from Labour, with staff shortages contributing to the Stafford hospital scandal between 2005 and 2008. We have turned that round with record high nurse numbers on our wards and a new focus on compassionate care, a spokesman said. The Tories have already pledged an extra £8 billion a year by 2020 for the NHS in England if they win the election. But Mr Miliband said the Conservatives didn't know where a penny of it was coming from. Of the £2.5 billion promised by Labour, he said this was a down payment and it was clear where the money was coming from. We are going to have a budget within the first month of a Labour government, he added. It's going to put in place the mansion tax, the tobacco levy and the clampdown on tax avoidance by the hedge funds to get the money flowing into our NHS straight away. Mr Miliband was speaking to BBC Breakfast ahead of a speech on Tuesday to student nurses at Manchester Metropolitan University. There, he will say that, if elected, he will ask universities to reopen admissions for highly oversubscribed nursing courses. About 30,000 would-be nurses were turned away in 2014 because of the lack of places, he will tell the audience. He will also highlight new figures to emerge through Freedom of Information (FOI) requests which suggest 1/3 of NHS trusts were investigated last year over concerns about safe staffing. A&E crisis. Mr Miliband will say this disclosure follows reports in the last week showing the number of people waiting over 4 hours at accident and emergency